from Pocono, Raceway, Pennsylvania. 3 different length straightaways, 3 different radius corners, 3 different bank turns. One big puzzlement as we're underway in Pocono.
Watch back your lane. There's a car length between the 12 and what's below him. Clear, all clear.
Outside lane around Kyle Busch, the tunnel turn. Oh, we got one around.
Quinn Houff is around, and he is into the inside retaining wall, and that'll put us back under caution at lap 17. A lot of damage there. And we pick this up in progress. Houff had restarted 32nd.
Already coming around. I don't know if maybe he was underneath somebody. Not sure if that was Brennan Poole possibly, but maybe he was underneath them, tried to avoid hitting them, and the car came out from underneath him and spun all the way around. Comes out for the stage.
This is the 9th straight race that Joey Logano has led this season. A career best for him. There's the green and white checkered flag for Logano over Almirola, Blaney, and Kyle Busch. Chase Elliott rounds out the top 5.
John Hunter Newton's big crash. Eric Jones
hard into the wall, and that's Tyler Reddick right with him. And we are back to caution for the 5th time today. Lap 72. Heavy damage on the right side of Reddick's car.
Heavy damage to the nose of the 20 car. Certainly don't see that car being used again in this doubleheader weekend tomorrow.
No, and if they have to go to a backup car, that means they would start last in tomorrow's race in this unique doubleheader weekend format. Let's ride with Tyler Reddick.
It looks like Eric Jones ahead of him. Is Eric Jones going to get loose? Oh no, he just checks up trying to go around a slower car, and Tyler Reddick had a huge head of steam coming. And as Jones moved down to go around that slower car, Tyler Reddick and he make contact, sends both of them around into the inside wall.
They were battling for 13th. There was a slow car to the outside of Jones. Oh, and he just misses the Fitch inertia barrels there at the head end of pit road and catches the pit wall.
No, but thank goodness there is that safer barrier on that inside wall to help that impact.
Well, these two came into the race separated by just 1 championship point, 16th and 17th.
Here, more heavy damage happening as Tyler Reddick tries to roll back to pit road with some tires that are down.
And there's the AMR safety team quickly to the aid of Eric Jones, who walks to the ambulance. And worse, Jeff, I saw all those little pebbles and stones and debris going through the view of the onboard camera of Tyler Reddick, which means that those crush panels have all been, yeah, there they go, pushed in.
Yeah, and a lot of times that's debris coming from the foam that's in the door. So you take that crush panel out, and that tire flips around as the cords come off of it, and it tears into some of that foam, as well as just the shredding of the fabric on that tire gets thrown into the cockpit of the inside of that race car for Tyler Reddick.
Yeah, you can see right there that aluminum crush panel is gone, and that happened to his teammate Austin Dillon back at Martinsville. The crush panel is basically what seals the car to the body, the chassis to the body. So that's what's gone out of that right rear.
And then you can see those tailpipes that come out right in front of that. So even when they repair this race car, he's going to get a load of fumes coming up into that area, getting trapped there and coming into the cockpit. Drive too deep in the corner. Here's 3 wide. Denny Hamlin going to the inside of Alex Bowman and Matt Benedetto. Not going to complete that pass.
This is for 5th place.
Well, it was a great move, but just was not able to clear Alex Bowman. Here comes Kyle Busch, 3 wide with a big run. And Kevin Harvick to the outside. This is pretty crazy.
Last lap, stage 2, green and white checkers in the air for Eric Almirola, Joey Logano, Martin Truex, Ryan Blaney, and Matthew Benedetto. Top 5.
Cut down that right rear tire. Yeah, you can see the damage to the right side.
I said 18th. He was 12th when he brushed the wall and had that problem.
Yeah, and throwing debris out there. There's that right side skirt. But going back to Harvick and Almirola, they came off pit road. Harvick with 2 tires, Almirola with 4. And even though there was maybe a 4-second gap, 5-second gap, I thought Almirola would eventually start closing in.
Front tire down on Joey Logano. Running 8th. And remember, you got to keep this car in shape because you have to use it tomorrow.
Well, that one's not in great shape with the left front. They might be able to fix that.
And here they come to the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Hamlin looking for Pocono win number 6. Harvick looking to win here for the first time ever.
See Denny running a little bit lower line. Not really closing that gap enough. The only thing I see happening here, Mike, is Harvick's going to have to make a mistake in the tunnel turn. I just don't see Kevin Harvick making that mistake in these last couple of corners.
Harvick did break the draft going down Long Pond straightaway. Hamlin unable to gain ground in the short chute for the final time and onto the front straightaway. Kevin Harvick at Pocono finally is a winner.
Good job. Way to do the strategy. What a turnaround. Great job, guys. Awesome. Thank you.
Hamlin second. Now here comes Almirola, 15 seconds back for third after leading 61 laps today. Christopher Bell gets a fine 4th place finish for the rookie, and Kyle Busch rounds out the top 5. And Ryan Preece, 41 seconds back of the leader. He's gained 6 seconds on Jimmy Johnson over these last few laps. And Preece is going to score the pole for tomorrow's race.
That was a great run to the finish. No, go ahead, Mike. I was just going to say, what a great win for Kevin Harvick. Really putting a season together here since we've gone back racing with some big wins, and this one's got to mean a lot. I mean, to come to Pocono, a tough racetrack as many times as he has, and to now finally pull off the win, the way they did it too, was impressive.
Harvick becomes the 2nd driver this season with 3 wins. The other finished right behind him, Denny Hamlin. And it's the 10th season in the NASCAR Cup Series in which he's won at least 3 times. And all 3 victories, as you said, Jeff, came in these last 10 races since our return to racing after a 10-week break for the pandemic. 52nd career win, 12th on the all-time list. 58th win for Stewart Haas Racing, spread among 6 drivers. And the 8th win this season for Ford. And the 24th time the Blue Oval has gone to victory lane at Pocono. By 3/4 of a second, Kevin Harvick scores at Pocono. 1 for 39. Sounds a whole lot better than 0 for 38, doesn't it? Matt Yoakams with the winner.
No burning it down today for the 4 car. They'll have to use this tomorrow. And Mike, like you mentioned, 4 times Kevin Harvick finished 2nd. Finally broke the streak. Now only Kentucky and the Roval left to put a check mark next. How big is the relief to finally get this check mark, Kevin?
Yeah, just got to thank everybody on our Head for the Mountains Busch Beer Ford Mustang. We weren't where we needed to be to start the race. Lost a bunch of track position and came back, made some great strategy calls, and were able to get out front and make some good laps. But yeah, that's great to finally check Pocono off the list. Everybody at Stewart Haas Racing has done such a great job with all of our cars every time we've come here over the last 7 years. So it's great to, I guess we just need special paint schemes to get to victory lane. I want to say hi to my family. I know Keelan raced all day, and Delana and Piper and everybody at home. So just really proud of everybody, and just glad it didn't rain all day.
So you've got a Darlington, you got an Atlanta, you got a Pocono. Now you got a chance to go back-to-back for the 7th time in your career. You saw the strategy today. You got a great race car. Size it up for tomorrow, starting 20th.
Well, we were back to 20th today, so I think in the end it's going to come down to strategy and what you need to do. I got to thank everybody from Mobile One and Hunt Brothers Pizza, Jimmy John's, Fields, everybody from Haas that puts this car on the racetrack. I wish I could explain to everybody how hard the guys and gals are working in the shop right now with this schedule, and everybody broke up. We appreciate all you guys at Stewart Haas Racing, and thank you to all the fans. I wish you were here. This isn't near as exciting. I feel like I'm like my 7-year-old. I've got all this pimped up energy, and I'm just going to share it with nobody.
Keelan Sr. in victory lane.
Great win for Kevin Harvick today, his first at Pocono. There's the checkered flag that he will sign, and that will go to Bill Joyner. Well deserved on both ends. Harvick the winner over Hamlin by 3/4 of a second.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.